An exciting prospect at this year's Q School was Jake Higginbottom, one who is always keen to try out something adventurous for a change, a new experience especially for someone who shies away from surfing, even though he lives just 5 minutes from the beach in Newcastle, Australia.
Pretty good, it's close. Got one before, that'll do.
Not so much your adrenaline junkie, as he opts for something more relaxing and sociable.
I'm not a surfer, it's too hard. But no, I used to do a little bit of bodyboarding, but that's about it. But yeah, just me and Dad like to go fishing a little bit, so that's good fun out there with your mates or your dad or whoever, and it's just, yeah, it's a good time to catch up, and it's also it's good fun catching a few fish as well, which is good.
Apart from his love of angling, he also dabbles in a little cricket, but ultimately got hooked on golf, thanks to his dad.
I live about 500 metres from the golf course, and Dad used to just take me down to the golf course, and that was where it sort of all started. I just must have picked it up. I was pretty good from the start, and yeah, and it was good fun. First memories was probably Dad gave me a couple of old clubs with an old wood and an old iron, and sort of just whacked it around, and I wasn't too bad. I picked it up pretty quick, which was good.
While Dad was the reason he started golf, he counts former world #1 Tiger Woods as his inspiration.
Back in the day when he used to just hole putts when he needed to, and he just hole putts to win all the time, and that's what I loved about him so much. Obviously I'd love to be as good, but I think I've got a different style of game, and yeah, I just want to be as good as I can be.
Jake has found success as an amateur with 5 wins under his belt in just a 2-year span. Apart from winning the Riversdale Cup, Australia's second oldest amateur golf tournament, he also made headlines in November last year when he became the first amateur in more than half a century to win a professional tournament, the BMW New Zealand Open.
I didn't really know what happened after I won. It didn't really sink in until the next day, but no, it was fantastic. It was real surreal, and yeah, I didn't really know what happened. It was good. I played really well over there for the 4 days, and no, it was great to get the first professional win under the belt, and definitely makes other things a lot easier. But no, it's been a good step. I've played well in the amateur career, a lot of ups and downs, but I played well. Now it's time to move on and try and play good in professional.
He turned professional 2 days after that victory, and that meant his next step was to mix it up with the big boys. Not satisfied with just playing tournaments down under, he's decided to expand his horizons, and thus the Asian Tour and Q School beckons.
Well, I've heard it's fantastic. Obviously, you go to some good places in Asia, and there's a few co-sanctioned events with Europe, and if you can win one, and you get a lot of starts in other places. It's a great tour. It's a nice full schedule, and obviously if you play well, you can maybe make a European tour card out of it, and yeah, it's a good place to play. It's close to home. Just got to go out there and play good like another tournament. So if you come top 40, then you get a card. So it's not too bad. It's just go out there and play and try your best. That's about it.
With a successful year behind him, this member of the Australian national squad is well aware that he couldn't afford to rest on his laurels and has to make improvements on his game, especially with the pedigree of talent emerging on the Asian Tour.
Normally my best part is my short game and putting. I normally do that well. Yeah, that's probably the strong point, yeah. Obviously everything still needs work, but probably my driver. Tend to get a little wild sometimes, and long irons I sometimes struggle hitting flight them, but no, it's improving, so it's good.
And like most golfers we've spoken to over the years, they all have one thing in common: the dream of one day playing in Augusta.
My aspiration is to play in the Masters one day. So obviously that means I've either got to get to the top 50 in the world or win a US PGA Tour event or a European Tour event. So yeah, it'd be fantastic to play there one day.
Well, with that target in sight, we do wish Jake the best of starts in his young professional career.
Bullseye.